Welcome to LiberoAssurance Marine Training video series. This video is an introduction to the ISM Internal Auditor. Overview and key responsibilities. The ISM Internal Auditor plays a vital role in ensuring that a company's operations comply with the International Safety Management Code, a framework developed by the IMO to promote safe ship operation and pollution prevention. Here's an overview of an ISM Internal Auditor. Purpose: an ISM Internal Auditor ensures that the company's safety management system, both ashore and onboard, complies with the ISM code through regular internal audits. Qualifications: ISM Internal Auditors should have completed specialized training per IMO MSc MEPC.7/Circular 8, with strong knowledge of the ISM code, safety management and maritime regulations, enabling them to conduct effective audits. Focus: the ISM Internal Auditor verifies that the company's safety management system is properly implemented and maintained, identifying gaps and non-conformities to improve safety and environmental protection. Key responsibilities of an ISM Internal Auditor. 1. Conducting internal audits. Perform independent evaluations of the company's safety management system onboard ships and at shore offices. Verify the effectiveness of safety procedures, maintenance, and emergency preparedness to ensure compliance with the ISM code, flag state regulations, and company policies. 2. Identifying non-conformities. Detect and classify non-conformities during audits according to their severity. Collaborate with shipboard and shore management to recommend corrective and preventive measures to resolve these issues. 3. Reporting and documentation. Prepare comprehensive audit reports outlining findings, observations, and non-conformities. Recommend corrective actions to improve safety and operations, and keep detailed records for future reference during external inspections and audits. 4. Follow up on corrective actions. Verify that corrective actions for identified non-conformities are implemented within the required timeframe. Conduct follow-up audits as needed to confirm resolution and ensure the SMS remains effective. 5. Training and awareness. Assist in training shipboard and shore staff on ISM code requirements and the importance of compliance with the SMS. Promote a culture of safety and continuous improvement across the organization. 6. Preparing for external audits. Conduct internal audits to help the company prepare for external audits by the flag state or recognized organizations, ensuring readiness for issuance or renewal of the Document of Compliance (DOC) and Safety Management Certificate (SMC) for vessels. Key points. Within the framework of the International Safety Management (ISM) Code, the implementation of an effective safety management system, SMS, relies heavily on internal verification and review processes. These are essential elements of the code's self-regulatory principles. The company should take into account the results of internal audits, SMS reviews, and analysis of non-conformities, accidents, and hazardous occurrences in order to improve the effectiveness of its operations and procedures. The SMS must be periodically reviewed and evaluated by the company in accordance with procedures established in the management system. Additionally, it is the master's responsibility to regularly review the SMS and report any deficiencies to shore-based management. Management reviews support the company's efforts to achieve the general safety management objectives as defined in Section 1.1.2 of the ISM Code. Based on the outcomes of such reviews, the company should implement appropriate measures to further enhance the system's effectiveness. These reviews should take place on a regular basis, as defined by the company, or whenever needed, for example, in the case of serious system failures. Any deficiencies found during the management review must be addressed with corrective actions aligned with the company's safety objectives. The results of such reviews should be formally communicated to all relevant personnel. At a minimum, management reviews should consider the results of internal audits, any non-conformities reported by personnel, the master's reviews, analysis of non-conformities, accidents and hazardous events, as well as other indicators of possible SMS failure such as external audit findings or port state control inspection reports. Internal verifications should be prepared and carried out in accordance with clearly defined procedures established by the company. These procedures must include, at a minimum, the assignment of responsibilities, the selection and competence requirements for auditors, the scheduling of audits, detailed planning and preparation steps, proper execution of the audit, the preparation of a formal audit report, and the timely follow-up of corrective actions to address any identified non-conformities. Internal audits must cover all departments and operational levels, ensuring full evaluation of every element of the ISM code and the company's safety management system, SMS, procedures. While audits are generally conducted on a sampling basis, internal audits are expected to be more comprehensive than external ones. Typically, an external audit may take around 1 man-day, whereas an internal audit may require 2 to 3 man-days, depending on its scope and the findings. Importantly, audit results should be discussed on board the audited vessel, helping the crew understand areas requiring continuous improvement and recognize practices that are meeting safety and operational objectives. Internal audits are essential for demonstrating the effective implementation and continuous functioning of the safety management system, SMS, on board. Beyond compliance, they serve as a valuable tool for identifying opportunities to improve the overall performance of the SMS and enhance company procedures. Additionally, internal audits act as a final check before the external audit, ensuring that any issues are addressed in advance and the vessel is well prepared for certification or renewal. Certification and verification. The Document of Compliance, DOC, is an official certificate issued to a shipping company by the flag state or an authorized recognized organization, RO, such as a classification society. It confirms that the company has been audited and found to meet the requirements of the ISM code for the safe operation of ships and pollution prevention. The DOC is valid only for the specific ship types listed on the certificate. These must correspond to the types assessed during the initial verification. Additional ship types may be included only after the company demonstrates its capability to comply with ISM code requirements for those types, as defined in Regulation 9/1 of the SOLAS Convention. The DOC remains valid only if it is subject to annual verification by the Flag Administration, a recognized organization, RO, authorized by the administration, or, upon request, by another contracting government. This verification must occur within 3 months before or after the anniversary date. A copy of the DOC must be kept on board so that the master can present it upon request for verification purposes or for port state control inspections, as outlined in SOLAS Regulation 9/6.2. The Safety Management Certificate, SMC, is issued to a specific vessel and confirms that the ship's safety management system, SMS, complies with the requirements of the International Safety Management, ISM code. It demonstrates that the crew is effectively implementing the company's safety procedures on board. Unlike the Document of Compliance, DOC, which applies to the company's shore-based management, the SMC focuses solely on verifying compliance at the ship level. The SMC is issued to a ship for a maximum period of 5 years by the administration, a recognized organization, RO, authorized by the administration, or, at its request, by another contracting government. Before issuance, verification must confirm that both the company and shipboard management are operating in accordance with the approved Safety Management System, SMS. The SMC serves as formal evidence that the ship complies with the ISM code requirements. To get and keep the Safety Management Certificate, a ship must pass several audits. An interim audit happens when there's a new company, a change of flag, or ship type. The initial audit is done before the certificate is issued, to check the safety management system is in place. An intermediate audit takes place midterm to ensure ongoing compliance. Finally, a renewal audit is done before expiry to extend the certificate for another 5 years. If the renewal audit is completed after the SMC has expired, the new certificate is valid from the audit date, but still counts from the original expiry, so no extra time is added. If the ship isn't in port when the SMC expires, the administration may grant a short extension only long enough to reach a port for the audit, and only if it's reasonable. No safety management certificate can be extended for more than 3 months. Once the ship arrives at the port for verification, it must not depart until a new SMC has been issued. We hope you enjoyed this short video. You can always learn more by joining LiberoAssurance Maritime e-courses. Hope to see you there soon.